Beneath the towering shadow of Mount Fuji, where clouds often cling to the slopes and silence swells like a rising tide, lies a forest known as Aokigahara. To many in Japan, it is called the Jukai, the Sea of Trees. But to the rest of the world, it is more chillingly known as the Suicide Forest. It begins quietly. You step off the paved trail into a green world, so thick with life that the light seems to filter through a veil. The forest is hushed, not the usual hush of woods, where birds chirp and leaves rustle, but a heavy, pressing quiet. The porous volcanic rock that carpets the ground absorbs sound, swallowing footsteps and muffling voices. You could scream, and it would vanish before reaching the trees. Locals say that once you walk far enough in, the forest no longer lets you go. The soil here was born from lava, poured from Mount Fuji's last great eruption over 1,000 years ago. It cracked and cooled into jagged ridges and caverns, leaving behind a maze that stretches for miles. The trees, bent, gnarled, almost ancient in appearance, grow close together, their roots clutching stone like fingers. Compass needles spin without reason. GPS signals falter. Even in daylight, shadows linger. But it isn't just the disorienting terrain that gives. Aokigahara, haunted name. For decades, it has drawn those in despair. People carrying silent burdens, seeking solitude in a place that offers only stillness. They arrive quietly. Some leave behind letters. Others mark their path with plastic tape, fluttering like ghost trails through the trees. Not all of them return. The forest's tragic reputation isn't new. In ancient folklore, Aokigahara was associated with Abasud, mythical practice in which the elderly were abandoned in remote places to die. While historians debate whether this ever truly happened, the story has seeped into the land's identity, whispered through generations. Then came literature. In 1960, the novel Kurwa Jukai, The Black Sea of Trees, told the tale of a woman who walked into the forest to end her life. The novel, fictional though it was, seemed to echo in reality after its release. Reports of suicides in Aokigahara rose sharply. The forest, already shrouded in legend, became something more, a magnet for grief. Yet Aokigahara is not empty. Wander its paths, and you may hear something stir, a crow's call, perhaps, or the crunch of moss beneath your feet. But others say they've heard more, faint whispers with no source, sudden gusts in still air, flickers of movement between trees. According to folklore, these are the Uriai, spirits of the dead who linger in pain, tied to the physical world by unresolved emotion. Pale, drifting, eyes full of sorrow. Some believe these spirits try to lure the living deeper into the woods, seeking company, or perhaps closure. Despite its name and history, Aokigahara is not merely a forest of death. It is also a place of astonishing natural beauty. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for a more story.